Hello, hello, and welcome back to Pinktropimedia TV. We do conscious-based media here, and today we are focused on the tarot with a collective reading for the lovers. So, if you are in a relationship, manifesting a relationship, dealing with someone, but in a no-contact situation that's technically a situationship slash relationship, then this is for you. And also, too, if you're in a relationship with yourself, if you're just doing this self love journey, if you just tapped into loving on yourself, there could be a message here for you. Thank you. Like, subscribe the video if you like the way I read. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Oh, no. Before I start this reading, I would like to take this time to share with you that I do not do spell work. I've had quite a few people on different social media apps. I saw 111 on the timer reach out to me and ask if I do any type of spell work, specifically love spells. I don't. I do have some like witches and chaos magicians and warlocks and stuff that I am able to refer people to. However, I just wanted to take this time for anyone that is watching this reading to give you a loving suggestion, because of course you're more than welcome to always reach out to me and I will refer you to whomever you need to speak with, whether it be regression therapy, hypnosis, whether it be Akashic record readings, whether it be ancestor, whether it even be dark magic or chaos magic. Obviously, I know a wealth of practitioners who practice all of those things. However, if you are not a practitioner and if you have not done the clear and spiritual work with your ancestral lineage to know exactly who and what and why you are where you are, and what is bringing you to the table to speak with your ancestors, be very, very careful about how you play with spellworks, because it's not a game. 222 on the clock is not a game, right? And when we speak about chaos magic and when we speak about invoking these deities, chaos will ensue, because in order for anything to come in, things need to leave and things need to break down. And anytime you are trying to do something that affects the free will of another human being or soul, you are breaking universal law. So love spells and trying to get someone to love you and trying to get someone to speak to you and talk to you is a universal no-no. So do what you do. You feel me? And I definitely know people who do it. I definitely know people who do any and everything under the sun as far as divination and occult practices. And I am more than happy to refer you to whatever it is that you are asking for, because I am only here to be a tool and a resource. However, I have seen it with my own eyes plenty of times, and of course experienced it myself as I was learning things, that spell work is real. Demonic entities are real. Possession is real. These realms and these spheres of existence that we're tapping into are real. So this might be entertainment purpose for you here on YouTube. Of course, you're not giving me anything but your, time. But I've had people who have offered real American money, real money, that I really had to sit back and think about. And even when I told them, hey, you're breaking a universal law. You can't make someone love you. You can't make someone want you. That's a little different. And what you might invite into your life, you may not enjoy once it's there. And people are still willing to do it, right? So I'm not going to ever knock nobody's hustle or tell someone what they should or should not be doing with their life. But that's just my disclaimer, that if you're out here, and right now I'm recording this in February, so it's around Valentine's Day here in America. If you are trying to change how someone feels about you, good luck with that. I don't do that. If you need some help with figuring out how you can get that done, I'm here for you. But, that's just my mama magic moment, because, with just the rise of so many people awakening spiritually and consciousness and self-conscious and self-care being on the rise, which is so great, there's also a shadowy side to it, right? And people who are absolutely using this as a way to make money. And that's absolutely not what this is about. As you can see, I'm sharing my light with you. I have not once asked you to pay for anything. I have not once forced you to have to give me anything, right? And if you don't want to be here, you're more than welcome to go. It's a lot different than some other situations. So that is my rant over. Okay, now we can really start the reading. My bad, my bad, y'all. And actually, not my bad. Not my bad. I be needing to make sure that people know, like, I've been in this occult and divination energy for well over 10 years. So to see everyone like taking to it and it becoming so popular is so cool. But I'm also seeing lives being ruined and souls really being taken because people are not, they think this is a joke. This isn't a joke. So, wow, this card keeps coming at. This card keeps coming at. What was that? Okay, whatever. 5, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5 on the timer. So yeah, choreography. That sounded to me like a countdown, like a 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. It's something, it's something. That's what I'm hearing. So if you just heard Janet Jackson's song before you watch this, or if you hear that song shortly after watching this reading, then that's your confirmation. And I'm hearing this coming from your spirit, God said it's all for you. Anywho, it was the number 12. 12 could be significant. The number 3 could be significant. Oh, look at this. We've got, celebrate growth and breakthroughs. The number 7, growth, and the number 7 showed up in the last reading that I just did, which was just the collective reading for what you don't see coming. Might want to go back and check that out. But you have create sacred space at the bottom of the deck. So with choreography and create sacred space, which is the number 32 that does reduce down to the number 5, we've got 3, 5, 7. So we've got some spiritual mapping, right? Trying to figure it out, put it all into place. What goes where, who goes to what type of thing. So yeah, it looks like you guys are putting everything together. That card does speak about being in this transformational energy and being able to just kind of see the macro of everything and how you are going to create this grid of consciousness and creativity and bring everything all together and creating a sacred space. Some of you guys I'm seeing might need to create some type of sacred space in your home. I'm seeing moving home. Maybe some of you guys don't technically have a home right now. You're kind of just doing your thing, and that's cool. Been there, trust me. So creating a sacred space, no matter where you're at, is imperative. And some of you guys, it looks like you already know that. You guys are choosing to just bite the bullet of this temporary change right now. But you're going to get there. Let me tell you something. And if any of you guys have done personal readings with me or actually know me in real life, you know for a fucking fact, you know for a motherfucking fact, I'm the one that goes through most of the things on here. I go through all of the things a time and I come back stronger, baby. We come back stronger. We're fighting, baby. So I don't know what dialect that was, but that's what you got. Okay. These are, I can't remember, like Oracle of the Moon deck or something like that, but I'm recording this in the pre-shadow of a full moon in Leo during February of 2025. So these are timeless readings. If you are watching this reading and it is not February of 2025, I invite you to take a look at the most recent full moon and or the next full moon that you will see, and take a look at what astrological sign it is in, and then take a look at where that astrological sign is in your birth chart. If you don't know what a birth chart is, hit me up. I'll help you out. And then if you don't want to do that, you can also just Google. So since we are in the pre-shadow, what we call the pre-shadow of the full moon, so that's 2 to 3 days before the moon goes full. Then we have the post-shadow, which is 2 to 3 days after the moon. What was I about to, after the moon will fall? Who do I become sometimes? I don't know. All right, so what are the messages for the moon? Something flipped over, it just didn't pop out. Yeah, that means, ooh, this is another title card. That happened in the last reading. Definitely might be messages for you in that last reading. We've got sovereignty, the number 41, which does reduce down to the number 5. And this is, yeah, Queen of the Moon. That's actually what the name of this. This is actually, again, the cover of the deck. So, Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. That's what this is. And it looks like this. So, shout out to me, right? 3 weeks in to being back on the channel. And I finally, at least, am giving you a title and what to look for. Go me. Yes, you see, that is a full moon. That is a full moon. And then again, we have that number 5. So, this full moon that is coming up is going to be very, very, very significant for you in how you're putting together everything in your life. I feel like, okay, we had beauty at the bottom of the deck. What I heard was some of you are struggling to feel beautiful. That's harsh as fuck, right? But that's how apparently that's how your ancestors want me to say it. Also, the number 2, again, is significant. Libra energy could be significant. Venus energy is significant. You might like makeup. There's some type of discernment that you're not receiving. Okay. Thank you so very much, Spirit. So your ancestors are saying blocking your own discernment and consistently looking for power outside of yourself. Thank you. You hear that horn for confirmation? Consistently looking for value outside of yourself. It's not what they want for you. Let me go ahead and pull one more oracle. It's not what they want for you. One more time. Thank you. It's not what they want for you. Your regality or specialness, queendomness, kingdomness, right? Like your place in the world is a lot bigger than you are allowing yourself to believe. Thank you. Now that actually took a while to come out. Yeah, see the big picture. Okay. Giraffes might be significant for some of y'all. Oh, remember Chuck E. Cheese? No, not Chuck E. Cheese. Toys R Us. Anywho, something about confidence, something about not thinking that you are worth what you want. And if you're using outside forces, 1221 on the clock, if you're looking at family, if you're looking at friends, if you're looking at what other people have done in relation to what you want to do, you are looking wrong. You're never going to find an example of what you are and who you are becoming in others. Give it up. And that's on period. You are a trailblazer. You are a leader. There is nobody who has done what you are doing. You are the first to do it. So there is no path. There is no map. There is no audience congratulating you. As a matter of fact, they're probably heckling and laughing at your ass because who is going into the forest talking about, I'm going to build an apartment complex here. I'm going to build a mosque here. And they're like, we're on the top of a mountain. What are you talking about? Right? That's your purpose. Chills on that. Thank you very much, Spirit. They said, relax is what they said. Relax into your sovereignty. Thank you. One more message here. One more. Ooh, oh, shit. Okay. They said there was a little. Yes, take time out. This brown bear spirit, 1333 on the clock, does speak about just taking ownership. And it is the number 9. The number 9 is also the numerological number for the year of 2025, which again does speak about the ending of a cycle. Not quite 10, where the cycle is completed, but 9, where we can begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We can begin to see the end of the cycle. Bears also are loners. So you may be by yourself a lot. Card. Life is a mystery. Wow, that's actually the number 8, the one that comes before the bear. So there is something about these incremental steps that we're taking to learn how to love ourselves. This is supposed to be a fucking love reading, actually, but it's not giving that. Well, again, and I said this, for some of y'all, it's giving self-love is what's most important. Listen, it could be something like you feel like everyone that you've been interested in maybe just hasn't been as interested in you, and then now all the insecurities that you have about the way you look or the way that how you make money or who you are or what you bring to the table is just kind of like, okay, maybe I'm not worth shit because everybody that I like doesn't even see the worthiness in me, and your spirit team is telling you to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You hear me? Because that is the last thing that you should be thinking, because you are amazing. You are amazing. As a matter of fact, so amazing that you haven't been giving yourself the actual credit of how amazing you are. And these people that you are quote unquote interested in are actually beneath you. Huh. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about the friend group and the bae and the boo and the whomever you let hit it, split it, and quit it, and the coworkers and the people that you pick up the phone for and listen to them? Did you ever think about all that space that you're holding for others is taking up the space that you need to be holding for yourself? So you haven't even had the opportunity to see how amazing you are because you're too worried about how people are perceiving you. But it's not about them people. Because then people are not there when you wake up in the morning. And those people are using their own experiences to color the framework in how they see you. So it still will never be you in someone else's eyes. You will never be able to use the reaction of another person or any outside force to be the reflection of who and what you are. Give it up. Give it up. Because the abundant universe will provide. That's not maybe. That's not, oh, well, if you do this and that, then you get. Well, if you happen to be, well, what did everyone else say? Well, how does everybody else feel? Well, no. The universe is already doing this. You need to relax and let it happen. Thank you. That's my rant on today. We don't have a space up there for y'all. We don't. Bobcat and Buffalo. But that also is, you hear that? Yeah, your spirit guides. Your spirit guides giving me a standing ovation. Did you hear that car horn? That alarm? That car alarm? Oh, yeah, some of you guys are getting a new car. Congratulations. You're manifesting a new car. I'm seeing it. I heard it. Yeah, tend to the small things. How about that? How about instead of worrying about how much money you make, how pretty you are, how everybody feels about you, how about you tend to how you feel about you? How much space and time are you making for you every day? When people are calling you and they want you to hold space for them, how much space had you already given yourself before you decided to answer that call, right? Or is it like, oh my God, somebody's calling me, let me hook, be there for, no, be there for yourself. Take time out. When's the last time you were alone? And I mean really alone, right? No phone, no distractions on television, no one in front of you to talk to, no, you know, pet, drug, food, drink, just you sitting in silence. When is the last time that you did that? And how often do you do that, right? Then think about how much time you take for others. Just take a look at the last 7 days. How much time in comparison have you given energy outside of you, your focus, and then the energy within you, your focus? Which one is getting more focused energy from you? That's what your spirit guides want you to focus on. That's the choreography and the sovereignty and the time that they want you to focus on. And I got chills on that because this is a fucking love shack reading. This is dead for real supposed to be about love. But I told y'all I was manifesting and really meditating. I'm like, yo, I know for a fact everybody is not looking for love. You know what I'm saying? Like, take me for example. Let me not say this. I'm not in a relationship right now. Really kind of recently just getting out of the most that I've ever experienced in my life, right? And so when I'm watching when I'm watching videos or readings or doing my own, sometimes I don't want to hear that love shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Now, hold on.